It is a testament to the lasting power of language to unite, inspire, and empower individuals to strive for a better world. I also extend my deepest appreciation to all the relevant Ghanaian authorities, especially the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Mrs. Shirley Ayarkor Botshway, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Odutchum, the Francophone embassies, and all who contributed in diverse ways to make the Francophonie Festival of this year colorful and last for a whole month, starting today until April 20th.
Ghana, an Anglophone nation, is only one of a handful of countries that enjoy membership of both the Commonwealth and La Francophonie, a situation we value very much. That is why we are determined to strengthen the bonds of friendship and cooperation with La Francophonie by transitioning from an associate member to a full member. Ghana, a strong, functioning democracy, shares the aims and values of La Francophonie, and we look forward to playing a significant role in the realization of these values. And I am particularly happy that this transition will take place during my mandate as President of the Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, I say nothing new when I state that by 2050, French will become one of the world's most commonly spoken languages, with French speakers rising to over 700 million, 80% of whom will allegedly be in Africa. Our lives, therefore, as Ghanaians, are intimately linked with the Francophone world, and this welcome association should serve as a big boost to addressing some of our national concerns. Our goal is to live one day in a bilingual Ghana, where both English and French are spoken, together with our own indigenous languages.
Oswafo hwe omai yensase ene famagudie ho ansam so onabo samo aboginapo ono anso na akoda mango yem na hye bedwani ede ema omo ode nsam atodwa ebra na omoye bedwam adwumkire efa ema ene famagudie etu hu no kyese Ghana ekeka na ho atoto nyoma se ne be ya okase omai afamagudie etu ne pa na ye krakra ne ya Ghana ebibri mu amai nyina no ye bedi kan na mai sika sam so atumi agina yi
is the leading foreign exchange earning sector of our country. Far surpasses petroleum, far surpasses timber, far surpasses any other commodity which is an anchor of the Ghanaian national economy. And indeed, the mining sector's contribution to our GDP, our ratio of the GDP of Ghana is huge. And so what that means is that our sector is a very important one, and it contributes significantly to the Ghanaian national economy. Working around the clock to make Ghana the mining hub of Africa, where all mining-related activities will be centered, from exploration or prospecting to mining itself to value addition, which is in the case of bauxite smelting, refining, in the case of gold refining, and of course even the downstream industry. All of it will be centered here in Ghana. And also to make sure that Ghana becomes the center for research and development when it comes to the mining sector. As you may be aware, research and development is a major component of every robust mining industry anywhere in the world. So is it that we are also working a formula to make Ghana the financial hub when it comes to mining. Inclusivity, inclusion, fairness, justice, and broadening the spectrum of participation is absolutely important. And that is why I believe the Women in Mining in Ghana Association, the work you are doing, the advocacy role you are playing, the synergy you are building, and all the effort you are making to ensure that these core values of the industry, inclusivity, fairness, justice, and broadening the participation of the industry is absolutely commendable, and government is determined to partner you in this noble undertaking.
If you speak to UMAT, they go into the communities, and UMAT is doing very well now, having the girls come out. But you will tell them, I have some of the ladies here, some of them are nursery teachers. They've studied mining engineering, but they are not getting employed.
National Coordinator Emma Ghana Boundaries Commission Major General Emmanuel Kotia wane na pamfo eba despite media nsrahwe ene abro ba yo kasa bebre obehere se de adwuma no yesifa no e na wo kasa no ochire mo sei boya baso pa e wo som pa ye de som oman Ghana.
My Ghana Mamra Act 795 2010 Emma Ghana Boundaries Commission ho kwan so onhwe hunu se Ghana ya na hye so no ebegina brane na o man bi ndidi mfawura ya na hye mu ana so my Ghana yensu ndidi mfawura o man bi ahye mu na ne National Coordinator with the Ghana Boundaries Commission no Major General Emmanuel Kotia eni mpinfo bebepie mu e wo despite media fikisi mu a o ba behwese na dwumadi koso e wo fidie mu ha na afenso wogina so no ba mpinfo aba so se radio stations ne dos o my Ghana mu na so hwe adwuma so a despite media bo edaso my Ghana esoni esompo eno no wonante se wogina so abo mpinfo aba so wondwumadie no esoni enti wonyere wo ho na wontum nkyene.
On behalf of Despite Media, I want to say welcome and thank you very much for coming through with your officers from the Boundary Commission. I'm sure our reporters have done a lot of work where it comes to what you guys have done and are doing so far, and we pray that you continue. I know it's a tough job. Boundary issues, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, especially Burkina, we don't have too many issues except for the porous borders. But we wish you well, and I'm sure that we'll continue to support whatever you do as far as we remain a media organization responsible towards our country. So General Kotia and our friends from the Boundary Commission, you're welcome to Despite Media.
We are saying that we can't have your reporters going over us across the country and we don't know you people. We need to come first of all to come and say thank you and to know those who are behind the scenes who are producing all these excellent stories, apart from the reporter who goes to us. Our entity plays a very significant role and we relate very well with the boundary commissions with our neighboring countries, even beyond. We've had experience sharing meetings with boundary commissions from Southern Africa, Eastern Africa and other countries beyond our jurisdiction. And we've had a number of partners who have supported and interested so far as our work is concerned. So we think that coming here would further improve our relationship with Despite Media Group and help us to educate the people and especially those along the community so far as our work is concerned.
Asama ba kon emfa bema enantintino Major General Kotia ejina so how bia Ghana Boundaries Commission wo komu no oni eche.
Most of the people living along the boundary areas are unable to identify the boundary pillars because some of these boundary pillars were constructed as far back as 1929. Some of them have removed. Some also, the distance between one pillar to another can be as much as 3 kilometers. So sometimes people stray off into Ghana's territory, or people from another country stray into our country, also stray into other countries, because they do not really know where the exact line is. As a result of this, and to resolve this issue, what we do is that we are now introducing intermediate boundaries. So apart from the main pillars, we're going to have intermediate boundaries that will be closer and to guide the people around there. So that is one of the key challenges that we are facing along the boundaries, and which we're trying to cure.
When your boundaries pay and most of the communities now, say they are deprived. Into share boundary pillars no. na yɛsɛ yɛhwɛ ɔmo livelihood sɛ ɛte sɛn nti yɛsɛ yɛbɛma report kakrakra sɛ ne sɛ ɔmo need nsuo ɔmo need boreholes ɔmo need electricity ɔmo need kwan nti yɛ report no na sometimes yɛde kɔ a na ɔman no nso etumi ayɛ ho adwuma.
Yɛtwa nsɛm no so ana bosome mu ɔbanim a yɛwɔ mu yi ɛyɛ bosome a Ghana ɛgye ne fa ahodie mpanimfoɔ atu asi hɔ sɛ yɛmfa nhyɛ ho ɛfa na no ɛna sika korabea baatan ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana Bank of Ghana mpanimfoɔ ɛde afutu aba sɛ Ghana yɛgyapadeɛ ɛne nneɛma yɛwɔ no yɛsika ɛyɛ sidi no enso ɛka ho bi nti edu baabi a yɛnkorakora ne yie me yɛnsɛ no ɛntete no ɛsan sɛ basa ne yɛgyapadeɛ ɛna yɛsɛ no na okɔ Bank of Ghana pani a ɔhwɛ yɛsika sɛm kwa yɛbɛfa so akorakora ne yie ɛso ɛyɛ owura Dominic Owusu ɔno ne nsɛntwerɛfoɔ kasa sɛ yɛsika no yɛnhwɛ ne yɛnkorakora ne yie na atumi ɛtena ase ɛde ama yɛn.
What we want to encourage the public is that you must also be aware of the security features on these notes and then use these features to authenticate the notes. The banknote is your business card. The banknote is the only area that we can normally showcase what the country has in terms of our cultural heritage. Across the globe, if you see the US dollar, it tells you about the US. If you see euro, it tells you about euro. If you see pound, it tells you about Britain or UK. If you see the Ghana cedi, it talks about Ghana. If the Ghana cedi is compromised, indirectly it means that the Ghana is compromised. So let's keep the currency clean. Tisikani adia eshe omano enson. Inti mesre se ne be ebetimi apagya omano image ninti ebesre se mom yenso sika no mu yie nia inti a Bank of Ghana de sika no ba ewi eba krom se ye de betoto niema ye de bedidwa ade bia enye dwadie ye mfa sika no nye ya ka kire oma mu ne se yenya ye de sika no ye money spraying ane flower bouquet ni nyina no yenjai eye illegal yesay sikano wode ma sikano eye mane bukia obi hia sa sikano de adidwa onya nti yesremo ube no obi amoama no akonto no ye ni se yesremo sikano niema ye de ahyehye mu no ye mpese mo besey no nti yaka kire mo dada nso yesa aka kire mo biom se muntie na momfa nya adwuma no sikano Bank of Ghana de ban se edi bedidwa yemfa sika no endi dwape afi nso yenso a yeton niema o market so onsa ka sika na ba cho yenhwe sika ne yie nia odi dwa uso sika no mu pe hwe sika ne yie so onsa ho afo onsa wongo oye fitani odi oil egu nsa ho nia endi ni bia no me yenye sika no yenkita sika ne te sese ne ebekita ye white shirt so kita nwura fita sani abekita no yen kita sika ne saa nti we de ebesrem sika ne yade a ehye oman ne nso nti yendi nini na mwa yen nyina.
Professor Ransford Jampo a political science lecturer at University of Ghana na nansenya eye krate free mampanyi atena ya ebaye say anti-LGBTQ+ mra no hwa na mrahye bedwafo amfa nkwankoma mampanyi se wonfa ne nsa enhyase no wakasa akyemu se enya de etwa yie kura na koye se ompese o man Ghana ya pedie nyina no omoka edehye
it appears to say saa suban ya order ne bi no na ogokosia sika ono nso onimumra sika ono nso ne yeden and to say also only president Edia Bueni assume you know a performance inside and a bre the Ghana for and ever bre how our nation is governed and every day ever bre na near a fire yana said eminent Ghanaian sanka and say omuho omutumi eka sa asemi bi nanka agedro ebano one yina no either say omake side and also omusuro and Tisania Reverend Professor Mate Eka Enyanze besides Enyanza Pue Moaheno, it appears that up till now, no, we are not getting eminent people. And so eminent people now, it's either they are taking sides across the political divide or one year with the show. I mean, who will be a MCC who say, why a public servant and not one more brain in every year? Oh, in our way. And I am you. And I know this is very wine to say, in some because one Anna and yet, a day a mammy cable, a memo after prayer, the important sorry, and you want me here. Adia or Mount Ford in Anwako Bankrumo Akatiano. Ono the also there be the person may and may to be fat a kind be sooner. Look, there's been times and for Parliament after making decision here to be the court. President have mind say Yemen Assembly court near and it's all yellow or yeah. Then be about the same and the same at the other degree for one. I feel yes, this Supreme Court. It's idea and baby nahi not say the president because it's idea the representatives of the people and the sovereign will of the people no yenga na president for the empagua at the drama it is say enya dia ikeye won sorry na mon kasa enyansa fue mu wahi Reverend Professor Mate and obisae mu wahi won sorry na mon kasa na fe munya isa partisan politics ne unnecessary fear na atitire mo na enunti ama obia motra na nkonkonsa na omo complain ewo kutum anso udu abrantia ne asa mo ka so ne be ayi beto yi no wontumi nka ni na emwa amoman no enkoso semna ana enyansafo si omo nsore nkasa omo nkan mo setina omo wuko no entunso anso bonye ewo omo silence no mo no ebe affect omo mba ene omo mba emba.
Baby edu ye bestre ne adane ye ho ye ba ye betena se akasa afa letter mampani ana secretary mampani the church for koma parliament so chairman abo ekira ka che mampani se sa na tie dia asem bia ba man mu na wo quarter enya dia parliament beka wasem enti asoafo mampani apa o mo dia ba na hye bedwam se o hwe ntoto ma no ne mom kwankwa ye adwuma no se adwuma no kura no mo gya dia to sa so mampani se omuye adwuma no mfa ne nsa ase dia enya ade adwuma no kura mo to aso aye ran ho ba we ene besi wo nkonwa na ye de ho nkomo